You might know him from his rambling and his famous recipes. Most of the time, you won't understand a word he will be saying. It is the one and only, the famous Muppet, the sous chef. The Swedish chef. Can you tell me about yourself? Who is the man behind the mask and what do you do more of cosplay art?
The man behind the mask is Paul Moyman. I don't have a cosplay page on YouTube or Facebook, but I just do this for fun, and I have a bunch of more cosplays that are a bit more recognizable than others.
What are your favorite cosplays that you do? Because Swedish Chef is one of them.
Yes. One of my other favorite cosplays is Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. And the other character, well, the other cosplay that I have also is Hercule from Dragon Ball Z.
Hercule? I have seen Hercule. Is that you from the last convention?
I think so. Whenever I have the opportunity on a convention to cosplay as Hercule, I just grab it with both hands, and people just know the cosplay and have more and more fans every year. I started with the Hercule cosplay in 2009, and since then I've had the cape, I've had the belt, I've expanded the cosplay, and since then, whenever I'm making a new cosplay, such as this one, I've had this since early 2015. I've always had the desire to. When I'm wearing it at first, I'm trying to add as much detail and complete it as much as possible.
Okay, that's good to know. So you make your costumes all by yourself, or does most of it is bought in bulk or something like that?
One of my favorite cosplays I mentioned earlier, Sora. That cosplay I have bought, but other cosplays I've made like Hercule from Dragon Ball Z, or the character Neo from The Matrix, or the Swedish Chef. I've created those all by myself, just looking for the exact details and everything. There's actually one other piece of this outfit missing, but it was too big and heavy to wear today. Usually I have this big plush Kermit that has a copper wire around his limbs, so I could twist and turn it around my arm, so when I pose for the camera, it usually waves at people.
Oh, that's actually very awesome. Is it defect right now, or just didn't you have the time to bring it along?
Well, it's not defect or anything, but when it's sitting, it's usually this big, let alone when it's standing, and it was a big, and it was a bit too big to bring along with me.
Yeah, that's understandable. It is a pretty small and crowded spot here. Mostly the conventions are much spacier, so yeah, that's recognizable. More fun because you make your costume yourself. Do you have a tip for all the other cosplayers that are watching you and admire how you look and about your costume? Maybe they have noticed you on the convention. Do you have any tips for them when they are frustrated with their work, or what they need to watch out for?
I don't have any special tips other than to be patient with your cosplay. Don't do it in a rush. Just try to complete it as much as possible with as much detail as possible. Because once you take the time and put a lot of effort, every little detail there is, people will recognize you all the more, and you'll just have more fun showing it off.
Well, there you have it from the Swedish Chef. Thank you very much. Thank you for being in such an awesome cosplay. We really appreciate how you look and all the effort you put into it. If you want to see it, there will be a link in the annotation to his Facebook page. Is that correct? Yes. And you can see much more of them and to the convention that he's going to, so you can meet him in person. Thank you very much, and see you in the next convention.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?